Hello again and welcome back to the Tim Buchanan Coaches Show. I'm Craig Harbuck with the Aledo Athletic Booster Club, along with head football coach and athletic director, Coach Tim Buchanan. Well, we're halfway through our playoff run. Is that correct?
That's exactly right.
3 down, 3 to go. Last Friday, post-Thanksgiving, everybody was full, but everybody loaded up and headed to Midland, and we put it on Canyon Randall.
Good game, especially a good first half, defensively and offensively.
It was. I think if you're at the game, you definitely saw a first half and then a different second half. It's, first half is 35-0. Jonathan runs for 260 plus yards, and second half we let a lot of the second teamers play. Is that correct?
We subbed in the third and fourth quarters, but we didn't. Our kids aren't used to. Our furthest trip has been Stephenville, 55 miles down the road. So when you add 240 onto that,
it's a long way.
You get on a bus at 10 o'clock in the morning and get off twice. Actually, only got off once really between there and Midland, and ate a sandwich. And we were kind of sluggish, and kids played pretty good the first half, and then the second half we kind of got a little tired, I think, and dead-legged, and lost a little bit of focus.
Right, but still it's a win, 42-14. And you're right. If defense did play good. James Place, 2 interceptions, which was nice to see after, 3 weeks ago we see him knocked out with a concussion. He's back and badder than ever. Well, we're kind of back to the first game of the season. 14 games later, 13 games later.
Everything goes in a circle.
That's exactly right. Circle of life. Even football.
Even
so Saturday we've got our arch rivals, nemesis, whatever you want to call them, Stephenville Yellow Jackets. Yeah,
and it's been a long season so far, and getting to play Stephenville again is going to be a lot of fun. They beat us 48-47 first game of the season. They blocked a field goal to win the game. We block a punt, they block a field goal. Two really good football teams going to get a chance to play, and both of us are tremendously excited. Somebody said, "What are you going to do to get your kids up for this game?" And I said, "Boy, if they don't get up for this game, they need to go find another sport."
They've been up since the end of game 1 this year, I think.
Yeah, it ought to be a really good game, and we're going to play in Midlothian on Saturday at 3 o'clock, and a lot of people won't know. We talked about it earlier. Want to know why Midlothian? Well, with Stephenville's location, any stadium such as Farrington Field, Northwest ISD, Birdville, Pennington, all of those, Stephenville has to basically drive through Aledo ISD to get there. And they pretty much said we're not playing at any stadium that we have to drive past Aledo to get there. And so that was anything north of I-20.
Right.
So that took out every stadium except for Mansfield ISD Stadium and Midlothian. Mansfield Stadium was tied down with the 2 Mansfield schools when we were trying to make a decision. Midlothian was the only stadium with any capacity able to handle the game. So we picked Midlothian about, I guess it was Wednesday or Thursday of last week. We agreed on Midlothian. But at that time, I don't know if he may end up in Mansfield or not, but we were 4th or 5th on the list, and that would have been only if it wasn't going to be used by a Mansfield school. So odds are we weren't going to get it either, so we went ahead and agreed on Midlothian, which has they've got about 8,500 to 8,700 seats when you count the seats that they section off for the bands. We're going to get to sell a little over 3,500 tickets. Stephenville is going to get to sell about 4,000 tickets.
Right.
And then we have standing room only in the end zones that they say they can put 25 to 3,000 people down there. Last year when we played a bit at Waco, we sold 7,400 tickets total between both schools. So that should be fine.
Probably because we had to drive all the way to Waco. Now,
I had to drive 100 miles. Yeah.
2 years ago, we're in Cowboy Stadium and there's 25,000 plus watching one of the best football games ever. So,
and I would say, that was when the stadium was new at Cowboy Stadium. We had as big a crowd for that game as we did for our state championship game.
Right.
So, I'm not sure we'd have had 25,000 if we'd have played at Cowboy Stadium. We tried to play at Cowboy Stadium, but Cowboy Stadium is locked down. They're not having games this week or next week. So
they're just waiting for the state championship.
Yeah,
games,
they're waiting for state championship games, and that'll be it.
Well, Stephenville beat up on Lake Dallas. I think it was 48-30, which is a little closer than Was it that close?
No, it was 21-3.
Okay, yeah, so it wasn't close at all. They've got all their horses back. I know Avion Edwards was hurt for a couple of games. Their quarterback was limping a little bit. But they're sort of clicking on all cylinders. And should we expect anything different than we saw game one?
Oh, they're going to be better, and we're going to be better.
Well, there you go.
So I mean, we're a better football team than we were in week one, and Stephenville's a better football team.
I think we're definitely better defensively. Offensively, we're just cruising. The offense is clicking. But I think our defense has really stepped up.
Our offense, we've gotten a lot more consistent than what we were at that point. Also, we've got to where we can put drives together.
Right.
And back then, we had a hard time putting drives together. We would put 2 or 3 plays together and hope John broke a big one,
right.
or we complete a big play to Willie or Michael.
Right.
Now we've made some changes. Got Freisinger playing on the offensive side of the ball. He and Bartley alternated the F slot position. Defensively, Todd Christian now is at a corner. James Place at the other corner. Got the Mauser kid, who's a sophomore, playing some outside linebacker for us. Got a lot of different looks on defense. Got Corey Steidel now on the offensive side of the ball helping out. Got a lot of different things going on.
I think Mitty plugging that middle linebacker, he stepped up in that role.
And Jordan played some in the Stephenville game, not a whole lot, but Jordan's gotten a lot better. He's no longer playing like a sophomore; he's playing like a junior, which we're going to really need him to do this week. We need, Avion's a low. When he runs, he's 225 pounds, maybe more, and can run.
Right.
He outran us on about a 70-yard touchdown, and we couldn't catch him. The only guy we couldn't catch this year when he broke is Avion. And when you're 225, 230 pounds, running 900 meters, you're trucking along there pretty good.
When do tickets actually go on sale? Wednesday?
I knew you were going to ask me that. I have it. I believe they're going to sell Wednesday because we have a Saturday game. So they're going to sell Wednesday, I believe, at the Bearcat store, and then at the schools on Thursday and Friday. So Bearcat store Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then high school Thursday, and then Friday.
Right. So unlike last week's game where they were all sold at the stadium, we can buy them early. I think they're $8 for adults, $4 for kids.
Yeah.
Students is what it is. So you can always look at the Aledo Athletic or the Aledo ISD website, and they'll fill you in on exactly when the tickets go on sale and that kind of good stuff. Other sports, I know we've got some basketball. We'll have basketball here tomorrow, I think.
Girls basketball and boys basketball had a good break. They both played some games and did really well. Girls basketball team's just rolling. Boys is getting better game by game.
Right. Anything else we ought to know about on the Stephenville front? Any secret?
No,
just go win, right?
Just go win. It's going to come down to last 2 or 3 plays of the game, just like always, most likely. And it doesn't matter. I mean, in the first game, I think we were a better football team than them, and they won.
Right. So go figure that, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, Saturday, 3:00, Midlothian Stadium. It's about 45 minutes from here, maybe.
Sir.
Not long at all, but you got to get your tickets quick. They go on sale Wednesday morning, 8 o'clock at the Bearcats store. And on behalf of the Aledo Athletic Booster Club, thanks, Coach, and good luck Saturday.
Thank you.